Dodging the kelp. Almost just hit the kelp. Got my battery pack plugged in. Plugged in, and it's plugged in twice. Doubly plugged in. We're plugged into the power. We got power now. I didn't think to plug in my plug-in thing. Man, we got kelp all over the place right here. What is going on? Oh my goodness. Get me out of the kelp. I got 4 people stuck in the other chat in an endless loop, going around and around. With my annoying voice going all the time. So I get your tripod set up. You guys back. The view is different from here. Different camera, different view. Oh, the iPhone 16 or whatever. Hello. I'm trying to trap me up here. This iPhone must have a stabilizer. This old one not stabilized. Get better view on that one. Talking about sleep. Let's see, Killian, saw the text. Super Killian. Killian said, this is the Mabel A. Killian on the Mabel A. He said, I actually caught a lot of coho at times. I thought I was getting dogs. I was some, but started seeing definite coho, mostly on the last day. $2.25 a pound, should have kept. I just want to fish dogs, not clean fish. I only had 1,000 pounds. I bet half are from the 3rd day. Does make a whole lot of sense. I think I had more. I did wake up late 3 days. I just want to work on my girdies and water pump, clean up my cabin a bit before I run. Good time to fish before we get a bad price on chums. What does he know? What do you know about chums? What? The chum price? It'll go up. Up. Up then. The coho price will go up too. All prices go up. Killian had a problem with the halibut. He was catching too many halibut, so I sent him a picture of a halibut this morning when he woke up. Sure, my engine temperature isn't going up too. All right, we're running at 145. That's cool. I like it cool. Not in a big hurry here. I don't have what we call a tachometer. You guys see that island in the background? Look out! Oh, a little bit of swell here. Hey, tap the like, hit the subscribe. Like it, we're gonna catch some fish. We'll be using these here shortly. Sending them down. Very soon the sharks will be following the boat again. I got one stabilizer down to keep all the stuff from coming off my counter. This boat's pretty good with 2 stables in, but it's slows it down a whole lot. One stabilizer doesn't slow it down too bad. Makes a huge difference. Trying to get Killian to come along so we can run together. Who knows, I might cook my motor or need a tow, or he certainly might need a tow. He's having problems. I got enough fish to pay my credit card my credit card bill for June was $6,500 bucks. I got more than enough fish to pay for that, so praise God. I got a Perkins 4236. Yeah, that was the opener. Bearded Viking Woodworks. How did you get your name to look like that? It's got like highlighted and check the marker. I don't have that. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it so much. Let's see what it looks like when it turns blue. Type in the chat again, Bearded Viking. I want to see it in blue. You guys frozen? How dare you freeze the chat? Mermaids? Not lately. I haven't. If I see a mermaid, I know that's where the rocks are. I go the other way. Killian says it's coming in 3 or 4 days. Hey, do me a favor, hit the like and subscribe. Form of R. Mercy. With some other languages. I don't know any other languages. I know how to say thank you in Japanese. Arigato. Arigato. Like and subscribe. I'm in Alaska, man. I'm on my salmon trawler. We're gonna get some salmon, some more. Bonjour, that's right. Bonjour. Merci, bonjour. Trying to get Killian to run together. I went ahead and stayed out of town because I got some money now and I don't want to buy. I saw there's a rifle there. I really want to. They got a Chico T3X 30-06. And I want it. I didn't hold it, but I was looking at it. It was $1,267. Well, it depends. That 06 depends on what kind of salmon, and it depends on the price they're paying and the price of fuel. For this, what we're doing this afternoon, we're only going to fish a few hours, but like for coho salmon right now, I would say for my boat with no deck in, they're really small. I would say 100 for me right now would be okay. 150 is probably as many as I want to deal with, and like I try and pace myself with these fish here. If there's a lot of them, we got a long season. We're just starting, so I'm not trying to kill myself with the coho. 150 would be good. Even 100 is fine. Aloha! I like Hawaii. I thought I wanted to move there one day. Numbaholic! What's up, my friend? Good to see you. I got this much low battery now. And I'm plugging it in. Here, you guys are plugged into my alternator now, so full power on this. Got my battery back charging. No, I'm on a 32-foot boat, so I don't take deckhands. I might take a deckhand for a day, but I don't want them living on the boat with me, you know. New deckhand. Oh yeah, you watch maybe in 3 hours, maybe less. We'll drop some hooks down. We had a pretty epic king salmon fishing live. We got 4 days. We were allowed to fish kings, and it got pretty epic at the end of day 4. So I decided for some of my videos, especially if I accidentally say where I'm fishing or whatever, I'm gonna make them members only. So you'll see a lot of fishing on members only after the live. Maybe I'll do some members on live, but I don't have enough members to have a chat. So right now I'm just changing the lives to members only. It was epic yesterday. Some of it is still publicly available. The king opener, I think I left a couple of them still are open. We're not allowed to keep king salmon anymore until we might get another king salmon opener in August, but probably not. And then in October we fish winter kings. But right now I'm going after cohos, and then after cohos I'm going to move to a chum salmon fishery. I got a running mate, a partner, Killian on the Mabel A, and his boat, his water pump's messing up, and he's in Craig. He's about 70 miles behind. He says 3 or 4 days he can catch up, so I might coho fish here for 3 or 4 days and then move north. Yeah, Patrick, the battery died on that last stream. I didn't realize that we were live that long, I guess. It seems like this phone's stabilized better with the stabilization, new phone. Definitely Thumpy. I was talking about crappie fishing a minute ago, how I used to do that where I grew up, catching the crappie. Caught them every different way. But in the end, I found they like the like a bead-headed fly. It's not they used to. Bead-head under a little strike indicator in the lake where I was. Yeah, we're definitely going to go coho fishing. Killian says he doesn't want to clean cohos, but he was catching big ones. If they're over 5 pounds, they go for $2.25. So, you know, cohos are usually in a school of many thousands of fish, and they're pretty easy to catch. So, if they pay $2.25, the money is really, it's really comparable to king salmon. And we get to fish every day until September. Yeah. Yeah, let's go. I need to get a mic for my own voice. I'm gonna lose my voice. I'm streaming. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll just be a YouTube fishing streamer until they shut me down for brutalizing up on the fish. I've never seen anything on YouTube where people do the things I do to fish. I guess the tuna ones are pretty vicious, where they pull the tuna out and then run a thread down its backbone while it's still alive. That's pretty graphic. At least YouTube got that part right. Yeah, the weather's really good here. That's part of the reason I like to come this far south, is because it doesn't rain. In Yakutat, it rains even in the middle of the summer. It rains at least half the time. Down here, it's like a desert. Only rains once a week. I can't believe I got 80 people watching. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? I guess it's just as interesting as some of the channels I see when I'm scrolling. It's like, what the hell, man? I'm looking at this freak and I'm like, what the hell? Why? And then because I look for more than like 30 seconds, YouTube keeps feeding it to me over and over again. I can't get away from them. It must be the same way. It's something different. It's different on this boat. Wow, 129 people. Welcome in. Like and subscribe. Tap the screen. It's nice out. There's no wind. Just a little ground swell. It's about like 3 to 4 foot. We're getting in the lee of the island now. Coronation Island. If I was going to name an island, that would be a good name, Coronation Island. Nicole! Good to see you. Oh, I don't know what language that is, but nice to see you there, Nicole. GLACIER. 135 people at the like. Thank you very much for the like. We only got 20 likes. Come on, you can do it. Hello, hello. Just try me up. Let's eat some candy. I'm almost out, but I got one left. Trying to get to 5,000 subscribers. Trying to get to 5,000. I have a giveaway. Remember. I see my numbers. They go like, once I started streaming, bam, I went way up. People subscribe and then they unsubscribe. So I've got to keep. I need more subscribers so I don't go down. Alright. like it. I love it. Probably fix this loose bottom, huh? It's got this hot bottom. Come on in, chat with you guys. Hold on. Good night. You guys tried these yet? This is a charger you set your phone off and it's got rubber back. They're great. 15% charge, it says. Those cords that plug in, they're like no good. They always lie on you. We're in the wilderness. Never before was this available until Starlink. We are absolutely right out in the middle of nowhere, nothing. Only fish, bears, and deer out here. Big fishing boats. I'm in a small fishing boat, but it's very capable. But this is the smallest boat we'll see out here, by far. About 10 feet shorter than the smallest of the boats we'll see. Like and subscribe to the next dog. Let's go. We'll have sharks follow us in no time. God, he's backing up. Oh, hold on. Get a little aggressive. Whoa. Check the chat. Let's scrolling on YouTube. Breaking news. Americans hurt after grenades tossed in Gaza aid site. And then they got a picture of a big explosion in Gaza. That place looks pretty bad. Had to get off on a subject. It seems to be deteriorating over there. Live? Alright, let me come in the chat real quick. I'm gonna come in the chat and say hi, you guys. Because I love YouTube. I love everybody on YouTube. Like and subscribe, blessings. Thank you very much. Whoa, be careful. Oh my goodness. Ah, my seawater. Can't make coffee like this. Ah! Let's spill my water. Glad that we have extra water now. Fix it up here. Can't spill it if we drink it all. Cups are overrated. Let's see who's in chat. I better put some moderators in here. Thanks for the thumbs up. Yeah, I do. I take a little bit of water. I've got an inboard motor where the shaft of the motor goes through the hull. It's got like a couple parts that squeeze together lightly. It allows a little bit of water so that it doesn't get hot. It's constantly wearing out, so it's got like these little graphite discs, and the little graphite things wear out, and it's kind of like there's some bolts and they tighten up on it. You gotta tighten it up. I mean, my boat's old and wobbly, so it needs tightening pretty regularly. So I'm taking a little bit of water on here. I probably take on a gallon an hour. I have three operational bilge pumps between 500 gallons per hour and 2,500 gallons per hour. I think I got two 1,500 gallon per hour pumps and one 750 or 500 gallon per hour. I don't know. But I can turn them all three on at once. So if I'm taking 1 gallon per hour or 2 gallons, it's not a big deal. I used to have a high water alarm to let me know when I'm flooding, because it happens. It happens on my boat anyway. And I don't know, the wiring went bad or something. It's not working right now. On my old boat, I flooded before and I didn't have an alarm. And what happens is when the water gets up to the prop shaft down at the motor, and it raises up to the coupling with the motor transmission, it sprays water everywhere in there, and the boat starts to steam up. So when all your windows start fogging up, that's your high water alarm. It's time to turn on the bilge pump. I've had that happen a couple of times. You gotta pay attention to that. Saltwater charter, shout out to the Bassmaster of all time. Fishing in the swamp. Don't let the alligators get you in. You guys just put it in chat if there's any problems in the stream. I'm on this Starlink setup and not very good power sources for my camera, so it pops in and out, but the stream's been doing pretty well, so I'm just going to keep it running. It doesn't cost me anything extra. I paid $160 a month for the Starlink. It's not going to get any more or less, so it seems to be pretty interesting what's going on. This is like, a lot of people like to come down here just to see the islands, anchor off and go to the different places. I'm down here for work, you know. We had a 4-day season that was really crazy, so I kind of worked my ass off, and I was running out of fresh water. I think I got a little dehydrated, so now I'm drinking extra water today. Drinking a lot of water. I was going to try and make tea, but the waves are too big to keep my pot on the stove. I'm just going with plain water. Hey, fishing in outdoors! Everyone okay? We are running to the fishing spot. Seems to be a popular stream for most people reason. keep me amused because I get bored out here just driving, endless driving. You need to have a split screen, the one outside, it's really pretty out here, and the one inside. You know, it helped my stream a lot because I go to everybody's fishing channel and hang out. I've been doing that for a couple of years, I guess. I hate to say for 3 or 4 years. So I kind of know who's who in the fishing community already. So I can add them as a mod. I recognize them from the other channel. Well, I know. Ah! I got to put 2 stabilizers down. I can't believe it. We're almost behind the island. It should calm down. Something on my roof. There's something on my roof. Around. Last year I lost my crab trap, so I didn't tie it down. This year my crab trap's tied down. So. Yeah, roughly it gets dark around 11 o'clock, and then it took me a while to get to anchor last night. Around like 2 o'clock it started to get light again. But then I'll quickly go in the other direction. So we're losing light now. It's interesting the way that works because it's not like an hourglass when you flip it over and the time just starts getting shorter. As the season progresses towards winter solstice, the daylight, loss of daylight starts to accelerate. So right now we're only losing daylight at a small rate, but when you start getting into September and October, the daylight it's like 12 minutes less every day or something. Maybe it's even more. Right now it's like, it's not very much, maybe like 5 or 10 minutes. I don't think it's only a couple minutes. You know, the mosquitoes don't bother me on the boat most of the time. There's some couple of anchors I've been to with the gnats, the gnats will fly out. The guy who rigged this boat, he put the dang gauges down there, so she's running a little hot. I gotta keep an eye on the temperature. I need to backflow. My cooling system's got some kind of a clogging in it. It's been a constant problem with this boat. About once every 500 miles I got to backflush the cooling. I want to get a keel cooler for it, but I can't find one. I've been looking for a keel cooler for a couple of years. I might end up getting a different heat exchanger, a bigger one, I don't know, something. I need to work on the engine. I'm always just trying to get through this season. I want to get through this season, then I'll do it, you know, and then it's always the next. I'm always in the middle of the season. We only have from September 20th until October 11th, no fishing. And between whenever we get the winter king quota, which usually I've only ever really seen it happen once. It'll close if we get the quota in the wintertime. It'll close March 15th. But they've been extending it into April. So we're closed whenever it's closed in April until May 1st it opens up again. So we can fish pretty much year round. There's a fair percentage of the time in the winter, maybe like, I would just say half the time you can't fish because of the weather in the winter time. No, it's a 10 millimeter. It's what you call it. It's Springfield Armory 10 millimeter. It's pretty cool. It's got a 15 round magazine. Shoots a 220 grain. I got hard cast bullets. There's a serious bear thing going on up here. So. I like this. I used to have a revolver, and the revolver was like hella heavy. It was almost as heavy as a rifle. And then I carried a rifle around, but I gotta go from the boat to the shore in this little boat, and my dog is always moving around. And yeah, this little 10 millimeter is lighter and it's more compact, and it shoots pretty well. So, you know, I'm confident if a bear attack is going to be good with it. Usually a warning shot, if there's a bear that's coming at you, a warning shot will do it. And I've never had a bear come at me with my dog. The dog's always going after the bear. But he's getting older, and there's always like a rogue bear. I used to work at a fly-out lodge and guide fly fishermen. And one of the main deals for that is guard from the bear. And so like I've dealt with thousands of bears. And there's some of them that are just not good animals. They come right at you. So you gotta be prepared for that. We come in contact with a lot of bears. Like I said, when I was a fishing guide, that was like my job, is to deal with the bears. When you're just going around camping and honestly I don't like it very much. But if you're just going up on the beach and you're not like by a salmon river, I've never had a problem. But other people have been eaten, so I carry a gun. More Patriots! Is that Tim? Is that a second channel, Tim? More Patriots? Subscribe, share videos, watch every video, and each time you'll be schooled on better ways to catch more catfish in the saltwater every time you go. I know I saw you catch a different fish once. Oh yeah, you catch whiting sometimes. Yeah, when they were talking about closing king salmon, I was kind of eyeballing Florida as a place to go. Maybe try and, comes a big wave. Try and do some commercial pompano fishing. But it seemed like it's hard to catch those pompano. Go there fishing in outdoors! Ta-da! Yeah, pompano. Seems like a big gig if you catch them. Catch pompano over there. Woo! One more lemon drops, but I think I only got one left. Ooh. Two left. Two lemon drops. Two lemon drops. Oh, you did. You got the catfish today, huh? Did you get live bait? Maybe you put live bait and then like use the cork, use the bobber, and use one of those popping corks. Keep it moving. Then you won't get the catfish. I don't know. I never know. Anytime I always wanted to catch a sea trout, and they told me, oh, you got to use the popping cork. But I never got it to work in North Carolina. I don't think I did it right. That was before YouTube, so now I've watched a lot of YouTube videos about using the pocket hook. Maybe I could take the work out. Yeah, you know, it's not as easy as just selling fish out of state. You gotta have a permit for it. And to get the permit to sell the fish out of state, it's like you gotta get state approval for the whatever, man. You know, they let us sell fish in the state without any problems, but the regulatory barrier for exporting the fish, the regulatory burden that the state puts on these fishermen, including myself, is egregious. They just really get up in the business, you know, and you basically can't do it unless you have a lot of money. So I don't have a lot of money. One time I leased the permit, I leased the process. You have to have a processing facility. I leased the processing facility and I shipped fish out. I shipped fish out one winter. I shipped $60,000 worth of fish. It was a headache to do the work. But since I'm getting married, maybe my wife can help me with the direct marketing. You gotta need a partner to do it. Yeah, I know, right? Right, it's not a big deal to send a couple fish boxes out. They won't. You gotta have a permit from the airlines too. So they, oh my gosh, I lost that lemon drop. They want to know that you're not a terrorist. You basically gotta get like all your passport information so that they can be confident when they load their jet and they're not loading something they shouldn't be in a lot of the jet. But it's in the future. We'll do it in the future. We'll send you some salmon, right? It sounds good. That sounds like a good idea. I can never understand how these waves go around the island. Like there's an island right there, and the waves are coming this way. Like how is the swell off the ocean going through this island? It's like 15 miles long. The waves are coming right off the island, right at me. You know what I want to see, Ray? I want to see some of those anoles. I want an anole video. I just want to see some anoles with their little red flower thing that comes out. It's pretty cool. Yeah, thanks, Bob. Best mother-in-law ever. to the GLACIER SHARK fishing boat. Shine it up. Try and keep it positive. Ooh, big wave. Hold on, you guys. This daggone ocean. Good thing I got a bean bag. I'm gonna hold you down with this bean bag right here. That should keep it from falling over. Everything looks good. We're way out. We're pretty far offshore, in the middle of the channel, so the waves are to be expected. I had these stabilizers on, so I got these poles on my boat that stick off the side of the boat like this. And off the poles I have chains and these wings with a big lead weight that fly underwater off the side of the pole, right? And so when the wave hits that wing down there, it provides resistance from the boat rocking back and forth. But they slow me down a lot, so I only have one in. If the waves get much worse, I'll put the other one in. It's really nice weather, it's just an annoying, the wave is right off the side, so it's really... Whoa! Anything starts falling off my counters, I'm going to put the other one in. It's not clearing the counters yet, so we're good. Yeah, the Starlink. Once I started streaming, man, the channel just went nuts. There's really a lot going on up here that's kind of unique, you know. There's a lot of great fishing streams, and I love to watch people fish. But my stream is a little different because there's not really anybody except I know one other person that streams commercial salmon trolling. So it's pretty unique, you know. Got a little bit of a niche each, I'd say that. I would like to focus on, you know, fishing and just rejoicing in the day that the Lord has made, you know, and not being negative. Although I digress sometimes for sure. I don't want to be a big whiner on here, you know. Susie! I got 11 drops, but I'm out. I'm all out of hard candy. I got a bad sweet tooth, and then while I'm out here fishing, I don't normally eat candy, but when I'm fishing I make an excuse like, I'll eat candy because I get bored just driving around. But I'm addicted to sugar, you know. Nathan McIntyre, let's say that. Nathan. Looks like there might be a little bit of wind on the other side of this island. It's not making me happy, I don't like that. Yeah, there's some seeds up. Yeah, I need some. What do you mean, like, you know what? I ordered some headset on eBay. It looked really cool. It had like a little LED light on it that I thought was going to be cool. And then when I got it, I realized it was just only for PlayStation 5 or whatever. So I gave it to my buddy. They don't have like a Best Buy store here. There's no electronics, nothing really. There's this, they call it the AC store, the Alaska Commercial. They don't, I've been looking, but I haven't found it. I've got some earbuds, but they don't have a microphone. Yeah, I need to get a wireless streaming headphones, I guess. We'll get there. Honestly, I didn't expect that there'd be this many people that would tune into the live stream. It's almost as hot as like watching a brick wall. You see a lot of like the dumbest stuff that a lot of dudes do. We're just starting out. Yeah. Yeah. Christina, send me some food. But the problem is, I'm going to be in Sitka, and then I'm going to go to Cross Sound. You can send something to Cross Sound, I'll get it. I'm not sure where the post office is in Sitka. I think I got something there once, but it was a long time ago. I don't remember where it is. So you can send stuff to the post office in Sitka and just write my name on it, general delivery, and you send it to the right post office, I can just go pick it up. But I don't remember where the post office is and how far it is from the harbor. Oh, the mackerel! Check it out. Look like a bass on there, holy mackerel. Looks like a picture. Look at that mushroom. Look at that dog. And good oil change. Oh my goodness. Getting sucked down the rabbit hole on YouTube already. Dang it, these waves are really annoying. Quarter inch up a little bit. About a quarter into the waves because they're too aggressive. They're getting bigger. 5, 6 footers now. Yeah, sorry about the sound, holy mackerel. I mean, I guess I can move it closer. Nobody really wants to look at this, though. They want to see, like, the whole package. So better to be back there. Don't get too close. What do you do? Let's see what we got. Well, we'll let him come back for a minute and see what happens. No problem. No problem. I'm going fishing. Sure as hell, going fishing. Yeah, you gotta watch your language in here, because I got kids. Like for real, there's some kids I know that are important to me that watch this. I guess all kids are important. But we don't mind talking about hell on this channel. It's okay to say sure as hell. It's a word. Because hell is a sure thing, so it's not bad language. Yeah, it's cool. I'm not afraid to hide people either. No problem. That's a fair question. Fair question. If we don't have any trolls in the chat, wouldn't that be boring? We're gonna have something. Yes, sir. Yeah, like dried fruit, I can't afford it. They got like little bags of fruit here dried out. They want $20 for like a quarter ounce of pineapple. I think with this sun and this warmth, it's probably going to be a breeze, a westerly breeze on the other side of this mountain. Yeah, we're about, we got to slow down a little bit. There's these waves and stuff. Now I had to change my course as the waves are getting too big, so a little bit of a delay. I think, so we're coming through this pass here. Probably just gonna, well, we'll see what goes on. I'll flip the camera around and show you what's going on here. Just a second. Let's see, unplug the guys. Somewhere here. We're gonna fish right in here. See that? We're gonna fish this. We're gonna anchor here. Let's see. Yeah, so we really want to get up here to fish, and then we're gonna spend the night in here. Right now we're over here. Dealing with some pretty big waves. So that's what I was saying, I don't understand it, because the waves are coming like this. Well, they're coming like, yeah, like this. So I turned my boat. We need to go through this pass right here. We want to go through there, but the waves, so we're turned in. The waves should stop around here, and then we'll go in. If they don't stop, we'll put that other stabilizer in. That's what it looks like outside. See, we got one stay-in over here. There's the waves coming at us here. So we got a ways to go. It is what it is. It'll take a while to get there. Plug you guys back in before I forget. 77 awesome people. Thank you very much. It's still glassy, but it's a swell up, you know. It's not flat. no wind though. On the other side of the island, there's probably going to be some wind. I'll tell you what, because it blows west when it's hot. When it's hot, the land warms up and it draws the air off the ocean. So it's probably going to be breezy. We'll see. And it's not supposed to be windy. I checked the weather, so if it's windy, it won't be serious. It's not going to be serious, bro. Be right back. Hot, man, like 70 degrees. It might as well be on fire in Alaska. Pretty hot. Storm coming? Yeah, there's probably something offshore. It's not coming in here until there's some weather coming in like 3 days. 3 days, it's gonna be something. This area that I want to fish is pretty exposed, but there's a lot of fish. I might go around the corner from this island and then just be like, oh no, this is bad. If it's really bad, I can come back in here and go a different way. But I think it'll be fishable. It's probably this time of day, 3 o'clock in the afternoon is the maximum sea breeze that comes in. We're fishing for coho salmon. That's what we're fishing for. There was a lot of them on the king opener. Not like a crazy amount, but definitely enough to fish for. Someone was asking me before, I figure 100 a day. Surfed and fished. Yeah, it's something. I don't know. When I look at the weather map, I just look at the wind and I just check the area where I'm fishing, and within 20 miles to look at it. But if it's not windy, this boat can handle a lot of swell. It's just when you put the wind on it that it becomes kind of dangerous. But just like, if you got these are pretty close together, but 10-foot seas, if they're far apart, it's no problem. And you get it close together, like I think the tide might be going out, so maybe the tide is just causing this. We're at the mouth of a huge body of water where it drains out and a really big tide. That was awesome, man. The end of the king opener was awesome fishing. I'm so glad I got that on video. That was great. I wish I had heavier leader because we lost four big fish at the end and snapped the leader off. Yeah. And then since I got the video, like I don't keep a log or anything normally, so it's kind of hazy in my memory. And I know like I did this last year and I got into the fish pretty good. And all I thought was like, oh, they were biting this. I'd have to have this lure and then I'll get them. And after this opener, I'm thinking like, no, I need more lures. It doesn't matter so much which one, but I got to be ready with a lot of them. Because when they came and started biting, they were like, a lot of them on the surface area of the water before dark. If I'd have had a lot of hooks, I'd have got a lot of fish. I didn't have a lot of hooks up there, so I didn't get a lot of them. But they were on every hook at the top, And sometimes I'd hit them at the bottom too, but it was good. I wish I had more hooks out, a stronger leader. But we did fine. The guy who went out to Forester Island, he went 25 miles offshore and he's got the same boat as me. We got all these people in big boats yelling at him on the radio that he shouldn't be out there, trying to run him over, and he got snagged in the rocks. And he said he caught like hundreds of halibut, which you can't keep, they just clog your hooks. Yeah, it wasn't as good an opener for him, and then now he's got to replace all the tackle he lost. So we did good. We didn't catch like big numbers of fish, but we didn't lose. We lost like 4 hooks. That's it. So, well, there was a shark. We had a salmon shark came, and it was cutting my fish off. You know, they eat the fish, and once they're done, they get to the head, and then they bite the line off. So we lost a handful of spoons, but not a big deal. We had a good opener. Yeah, the weather's fine. The weather's fine on this side of the island, but when I look through that pass, I see the water is not smooth, so there's got to be some kind of breeze over there. But we'll see. We'll see what it is. It's been nice weather. There hasn't been any storm, so any wind and waves, any wind anyway, it's going to be pretty superficial. It's not going to be a big deal. Yeah, sometimes we catch these little sharks here, but the big shark, like, so I had it at the boat yesterday. I thought I had a king salmon because the wire was going. Then I went out there. This doesn't happen very often, but I go out there and I reel it up, and I'm getting excited because the wire's pulling. And it comes up, and I'm looking to see the fish, and this huge fish. Like I thought it was like a 300-pound halibut. It was big. It was so big, and the color was weird. It wasn't halibut are brown, like dark brown. This thing was like gray brown, gray. And I'm like, what the heck? How in the world? Because the halibut will fight. But what these salmon sharks do is they bite the salmon, and then they're like a dog with a bone. They got it, they're just chewing on it, playing with it. They like to bite it, they'll hold onto it, and they swim up with it. That's what this thing was doing. And it was at the surface, and I'm like, oh, it's a shark! Ah, you know? They look like a mako shark. They're in the same family as a mako, poor beagle, mako, poor beagle, great white, salmon shark. They're all in the same, they all look similar, you know. That's what it was. Took my fish, then it came out with the dorsal fin, and the tail came out of the water, and it was gone. I got a video of the same exact size fish doing the same thing last fall on my channel. And I do want to catch them. They're good to eat. I need to get like a big tuna rod on the boat. I got tuna reels and a big old, a big old shark rig with some cable. And just, the problem is, it's like yesterday during the king opener, I wouldn't have stopped. But like during coho, I wouldn't mind stopping. I'd have to pull up all my stuff, and then I could catch it. But yeah, especially streaming, you guys would like that. I haven't seen any whales yet today. The whales are hiding. Where we were king fishing, there was some whales, but they're still around. I haven't seen them yet today. Video didn't happen. Go to my channel and look up the videos from last October. There's a video of it. Same exact thing I'm describing. Let me see. Hold on. Video where it didn't happen. It happened, man. I didn't get it yesterday, but you know what I noticed on my channel? It's so hard to look. If I try and look something up, because I have hundreds of videos. When I go to videos, right, I want to look up a video from like last October. And I start scrolling down. Let's see. Oh, this is doing good today. Halibut. You know what? I think it was a short. I think I put it in a short. It's in a long video and it's in a short too. But I do a lot of shorts, the only way I can find it. Let's see. Oh my gosh. How do you look for something like this? Oh, because the thumbnail is going to show the shark. Come on, where is it? There's so many videos. They're just totally random in there. I'm not, can we organize them so I can find this thing? Let's go by shorts. Let's go by the filter. Maybe I get out of the studio. It's a good question about the shark video, because I'd like to show it. Let's go to shorts, line, then we go by views, oh my goodness, visibility, concepts, products, oh man, June 25, this one might be in order. Oh nice, we got the tide, push this out, this is real nice. Yeah, trolls, I know. No, you had a good point. I want to show you. There it is, I found it, GLACIER SHARK. As I got this phone, I can, this is what happened yesterday. And that always startles me. When it comes up, I'm like, whoa, man, whoa, what is that? Are you kidding me? Yeah. That's a salmon shark. That's what I'm talking about. You can't slap them on the head, I know. They're scary looking, man. And when you're expecting, I'm expecting a beautiful, bright, shiny king salmon, and I'm like, oh, another king salmon. It's like, whoa, what's that? I thought halibut, and then I thought, what the? Not another shark. Yep, that's what happened. Spanish Island's right here, man. We're going behind it. That, right there. We're in it. Spanish Island right now. That's what that is. There's one on either side of us. Yeah, they eat the salmon, and then what happens is if you're not there, first they eat the whole salmon, then they start thinking about how they're still hungry, and they come back and they eat the head. When they get the head, it takes the spoon. If you're using one of these rubber squid things, it just takes the rubber squid. Yeah, we got a video of the shark. That shark was, he was working on a bigger salmon. That's what I'm saying is funny about him is that, like, it's a 300-pound animal. It can break my leader pretty easily. but that's not their attitude. They come up and they like bite the fish, and then they're like, okay, it's still swimming. I'm gonna bite it again. But they don't like grab it and tear it off. The sea lions, which do the same thing, they take my fish. When the sea lion comes, it grabs the fish and it breaks the line, and then it comes up and thrashes the fish all around. It's a different level of playing. Looks like the weather's pretty nice on this side of the pass. That's good. I don't see any boats right now. That's kind of surprising. I thought there'd be boats fishing this coho, but I don't see them. Yesterday, you know what? I'm not sure what it had. I think honestly it might have been a pink salmon. I just saw it. I was so shocked. I brought it up all the way to the surface, and it was like the shark was like sideways with the fish, and then it went around and it got the whole fish off the line, and then it went sideways, its dorsal fin out, and the tail came out, and it was gone. It looked like there was a little piece of meat left on the hook. That's what makes me think pink salmon, because the pinks are real soft mouth, and if you pull on a pink salmon, it'll tear its face very easy. So I think that's my opinion. I don't know. It doesn't matter. What matters is it didn't come back and like eat every single fish that I got. That's what a sea lion would do. Sea lions don't get full until they've eaten about 10 salmon, sometimes more. Oh, Holly's on the dauntless. Nice. John, let's go. Yes. Enoch's boat. There's Wilson. You want to start out with Wilson? Wilson's coming out for a stick. Wilson just came out. It's real nice weather on this side. Wilson can tell. Weed hopper! Did you catch the stream yesterday, Weed? It was epic, man. It was epic. I turned it to members only so that my members have some kind of an incentive to pay. But I kept some of the king salmon trolling up for public. I did a members only live for the, it wasn't actually, I did the visibility to members only when I sold fish, and then yesterday in part because both times I just like screamed out exactly where I was. I've known the boat name Holly, but I can't spell it. I spelled it before in chat, but my phone is not in it. It's Dauntless. And every time I try and do Dauntless, it comes up with Daunt. Yep, not happening. I'm changing the names to the Dominator. Okay, here we go. Gotta keep up on the texts. I watched part of it, good. Yeah, well, you know how trolling goes. Part, You might watch part of it, nothing happens. I'll go back, you know, that's really good footage, and it's on there, so I'll go back and add timestamps. I don't know what all I can do with it, but I do know I can add timestamps. I got these spoons on Facebook, and maybe the guy sent me some special rings for the spoon, but the dang rings rust. Make it look terrible. Killian figured out how to weld the rings. If I'd have known Killian had figured that out, I would have got the no rings. That's what he sent me the first time. I should have just gone with it. But I was like, no, I want the rings, man, but I don't want them to break. So then I think he sent me some special rings. They don't break, but they rust. Terrible. There, the dog. Everybody wants to see the dog. He's outside, resting. He wants to go to the Spanish islands. Wilson. 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 Oh, Wilson. Wilson, lay down. Lay down. Lay down. You're not going to the Spanish island. I'm not taking you to that island. We need fish out here. First we need to fish, then we go to Table Bay, okay? First we fish, then to Table Bay. Oh, good. You get some dog water? We might need water. We gotta water the dog. Hold on. I'm trying to be safe. It's a balancing act between safety and going broke. No risk, no reward in this business. Rings bending? No, not this. No, no. I told the guy that the split rings always bend out, and I didn't. And then he sent me the spoons with no rings, and then I was like, no, but I wanted the rings. It was kind of a debacle with this spoon order. Anyway, yeah, there was potentially a miscommunication or whatever. But I called or texted the guy and complained that, you know, I didn't get what I ordered and the spoons came with no rings. And then he sent me like double the, I don't know, he sent me a whole bunch of stuff and a whole bunch of rings. He even sent me a pair of pliers. But the spoons don't work that great. I mean, they haven't worked great yet. They've worked. But the try to chew and stuff that we use on commercial gear is like better. There's a sea lion. There's a sea lion right there. You guys see it? Come on, Flipper. Oh, sorry, hit the wrong button, thank you. YouTube chat, very easy to push the wrong button. Oh. go. Woo! Alright. Take a course from Table Bay. Gotta watch out around here. There's a couple rocks close to the islands. So we don't hit the rocks. Yeah, the dog doesn't get fed for another few hours. And then we'll be giving time to the dog at that point. Checking the chart to make sure I'm not going to run into any reefs here. I'm going to set a course to head for the fishing grounds. I can tell you now that we're still, well, let's go over here. We're still an hour out. We're an hour away. We're cruising right along, yep. Yep. Let's get chilling. Let's put on a coat. Boy, I'll tell you what, as soon as something goes wrong with your stream, if you lose sound or something like that, everybody dips quick. Y'all dip out. Woo! Christina, Holly's on the other fishing boat. Holly's up in Juneau on the Enoch's boat. She sent me a text. She's up there now. I'd like to tie a few hooks up, but it's been my experience that if I try and tie a bunch of gear up like that onto the leaders, it's more trouble than it's worth to try and get them untangled or get them in the water. I get to tie them up pretty quick while we're just trolling along there. It'll take too long. Hour away from dropping the hooks in, man. We're gonna fish commercial coho fish, commercial salmon. Catching the salmon. Yeah, try to call her. I don't know. It's so loud. I will try to call her, Christina. It's a good idea. I see only one boat out here so far. Let's look with the binoculars. Where my binoculars at? I can find the binoculars. Yeah, I know. My binoculars. see them now. Gotta have a good pair of binoculars on the boat. These are, I think they're Steiners. Had them for like 10 years. This little thing busted off, but you can see birds, you can see other boats. I can see them quick in a glance. It's not like real zoomed in, but it definitely see a long way. See what's going on, see what people are catching, you know. A seiner boat. They start seining up the pig salmon with the big boat, the big net that goes in the loop. It's either a seiner or a tender. Kind of surprised there's not coho boats out here. One boat over there. There's one trawler. Kind of like a sitting duck for the cops. There's these state troopers around here that are absolute Nazis sometimes. If I'm the only trawler and they come around and definitely board me, looks like that's just a big deal. But yeah, it's not going to stop me from fishing. I'm just pointing it out. I see that scenario playing out here. Because what we got is king salmon is closed, but it just closed today. So if you were out here and you dropped your hooks in and you got 100 king salmon, you could drive them over somewhere and sell them and be like, well, I caught them the day before yesterday, and you buy them and you get $10,000. But yeah, so the law is you can't fish after the open until you unload your kings. So I unloaded, I don't have any king salmon. But if a cop comes around, I'm in a king salmon, like a known area of king salmon. If there's a trooper, he's going to board me and see if I got any king salmon, guaranteed it. There's one other boat. If there was a bunch of boats, then it wouldn't. There isn't a bunch of boats. Yeah, I need a hook rack. What do you mean you see me? Is that you in that boat over there? In that boat? I can't tell what boat it is, but it's a big one. Yeah, I used to have the hardware store and they, I can't remember what they had them marked at. $900 bucks. I guess they couldn't sell them, so I'm like, whoa, I want to see. So I had 2 different pairs of binoculars. I'm like, wow, that's amazing, but I don't have $900 bucks. And they're like, I will make you a deal on it. I'm like, I don't have even close to $900 bucks. They said, we'll get them to you for half off. And I was like, all right, I'll take it for half off. So I got a good deal on it. I really did. They were actually worth $900 bucks. And they got this rubber. I think I could probably get that replaced. The only point I really need to get replaced is this thing here. Yeah, the Steiner, very nice. When can I fish kings? I don't know. It's amazing I can even read the tracks. 4 feet of river. What are they eating on there? Oh no! What? Strawberries? No! downside opener, I don't know. I don't know if we find out about that. Not yet. There is this one rock over here. There's another shore over here. I thought the coho fishing was pretty good over here, I guess. That's pretty good for me, might not be good for somebody else. Maybe they end up getting so many kings and they're so happy with their king money that they just take a break, you know. Oh, they had a lot of stock out here. Bigger than normal here. Thanks for joining the stream. Like and subscribe. There ain't no fish. We'll be fishing soon. We're fishing in about an hour. Not too late. 3:40. Drop our hooks in and troll the table bed. See what we get. I haven't seen weed hopper in a while. Unless you post more videos, dude. So you can watch the adventures of weed hopper and catching the fish more. I like watching any fishing content. Yeah, those guys, Scotty and Jason from Fish Tough, they might be doing a stream on Fish Tough, I don't know. I should probably check. I think I got notifications on for Fish Tough. It looks like he was gonna go halibut fishing. Oh, he was baiting up with tray bait, I'm like. Another boat in the distance. Let's take a look. Looks like we're going through the pass. There was a couple of boats here. Yeah, this is big water down here. Don't mess with this spot unless the weather's really nice and I'll go with my side. I think the weather's really nice. Secret Garden! Konnichiwa! Gotta catch some coho. We got our tours ready. Coho here. to like and subscribe. Subscribe to see the fishing that's coming. Fishing soon. I should put a big sign. I should put a big sign that says fishing soon. I got some big old markers around here. Every time I'm looking for something, I find something else. I was looking for my flashlight earlier and I found my giant marker. Now I'm looking for my marker and I found my flashlight. That is the way. Just like you guys did, I'm like, I'm watching live for a minute, I'm like, okay. We're looking at a pond. Scroll! Let Scooter do it. Just gonna read. Come on, Scooter! Hey, driving is boring. I don't want to sign anymore unless I'm tired of it. Kind of looks like that stabilizer I threw in this valve is running back for it. Making good time. Get up there. Fast, nice and fast. We're gonna get out here to the 50 fathom edge and drop our gear somewhere near 40 fathom edge at least. This whole area, it's kind of like it's just a bunch of like hills. At the bottom is rock and sand. It's got all these rock reefs and like kind of like a cabbage head or like a broccoli. When you look at how it goes, it's got all the bumps. That's what it's like. And it's king salmon habitat. They like that. They're living here. A lot of them. We want to get out on the edge of it. The coho salmon likes that habitat as well, but they can be targeted more effectively out of the rock minerals like that. They don't get to the good things. You can't hear me! Oh, the noise. Yes. Well, that's my engine. That's the boat engine. I cannot remove the noise because that is our propulsion unit. Yes, the motor. Sorry, my voice isn't good anyway. Nimby! Like number 72! I like you, Secret Guard. Let's go check out your channel. Let's see. Let's see. Well, let's check your channel out from over here. Yeah, I'm sorry. So sorry about that. Let's see. You got me curious. It's late afternoon. Late afternoon. Secret Garden. Close your channel. 8 subscribers. I don't know nothing about Secret Garden. Morning in Japan. We're gonna catch some fish. I see that. We'll let it go. Northern fishing. Feel free to hit the like and subscribe. Am I sleeping? No. No sleep. Time to work. We're working. This is part of work. Drive, drive. $75 lights. Yeah, I need a mic. I need a microphone for streaming. Everybody says that. I don't offer a good stream at this point, but when we get fishing, that's the good part. Everybody likes the fishing. Yeah, this is on the way. You guys like fishing in Japan, I know. We're in Alaska. Salmon right now. I fish a little bit of halibut too. Yeah. Again, I tied one up. Double skirt. See, there's two of them, one inside the other. A Hawaiian lei, this one is? Oh yeah, it's cute. It's the pink, fluffy cloud of death. Well, we got two different hooks. These black ones are 6/0 and the silver ones are mostly 7s. I use 6s too. This is 6 here on this one. See? This is what you need to make for me. This one. See that? It's the Grand Slam bucktail. It's got a tube, you know. Yeah, this is a 6. But it's a big 6. Commercial salmon size 6. About like that big. Henry said he was gonna make me some trout flies. There was a culvert at the anchorage this morning, and it was a big culvert, like you could drive a pickup truck through it, and I could hear water running, and I thought to myself, there's probably a lot of trout in that creek, but I don't have a rod, and I need to work. Actually, I'm not super stressed to work right now because I got some king salmon, but we're moving the way of Sitka. Sitka is next stop. Thanks, Secret Garden. Why don't you subscribe, Secret Garden, subscribe and hit the bell notification, and you're going to see some good fishing to come. Yeah, that's 120 pound test. 120 pound, what the heck's that stuff called? Yamaline, Japanese, Yamaline. Whoa, Secret Garden, thank you for the super chat. Yes, Secret Garden, in the house. Thank you. 60 and 80 pound. Well, you don't need to tie the leader on there. Just make a tube fly, you know what? Oh, it's okay, Secret Garden. That's okay. I appreciate your help. We'll use it to buy more fish hooks, maybe some treats for the dog. I would say I could get a shower to clean my hands, but I already have a shower, and I left it at home. So I'm not gonna buy another one today. That's wonderful. Yeah, the tube we don't smell because that heavy mono doesn't smell well. Hey, somebody want to tell me what's this? We got this. What's the rubies? Is that like a cryptocurrency from YouTube or what? Making the rubies. I have got no clue. You know, my friend Judah has a YouTube channel called The Alaskan Outdoors, and he's been streaming for a while. He does Twitch. He's on Twitch. And what about Russia? Russian rubies? Yeah, I know. But there's a little on my up here on the live that says 70 people, 74 likes. Then it has an indicator for super chats, which Secret Garden gave me a super chat. And then there's this thing, it's like a gem. And I saw it in my YouTube studio. It said, it was called a ruby or something like that. It said I got a certain number of rubies. So I got some of these rubies. But I don't know what they do. Not sure what the ruby does. It's gotta be good, right? Maybe it's the YouTube cryptocurrency. Uh-oh. See that pressed out? Okay. Is the stream still running? Sometimes this thing just cuts out, man. Doesn't last forever, the stream. Okay. You know what? I went to text. Must have popped out when I went answer a text. That is a nice view. Look at this. Yeah, daily broadcasting now. It's fishing season. I have the Starlink turned on. There's my fishing rod. It's my trolling pole. Those are my reels back there. I got 3 spools. That's QU Island, QU Island, QU. See, they got that Sitka deer, that Sitka deer, the clothing, the Sitka clothing. And then they got a competitor now, QU clothing, and that's QU Island. Sitka is where we're going next. Those are the Spanish islands there. Spanish islands. And then that's the big Mamba Jamba, the Coronation Island. Tops, it's the crown of all these islands. It's the one with the most fish. See? Coronation Island. And then out in the distance, see those little ones out there? Those are the Hazy Islands. And then across Chatham Strait, over there, that's Baranoff Island. Yeah, those are my floats. That's what I call them, floats. They call them float bags. Oh my gosh. Drag on. What the hell is that? Look at this. What the hell is that? What is that? What the hell is that? Do we need to get that? That probably came from Japan. What is it? What the hell was that? Do we need to get that thing? Should we? Do we need to go back and pick that up? What was that? Is it some kind of a float, right? I'm not picking it up. I'm going one way and I'm not stopping. Not stopping till we drop our hooks in. Yeah, bearing off. Yeah, I know. That's what I think when I see that stuff. It had a little string on it. It had a little string and then it was a little bit of kelp. Nice artifact. You know what the bush pilots call stuff like that? They call it leave it right. Say leave it right there. That's a prime example of leave it right. Pretty good view, huh? Jason, you guys got more halibut or what? You gonna go get the halibuts? I saw your video. I don't know if that's recent or old. A delay float? How so? I guess I want to put my hooks in right here and then troll up that way, go in here. Anchor in here tonight. I guess maybe, what time is it? 4 o'clock? Kind of late. Go right. I want to get on this. There's the edge where it drops off. I want to get right in there and go on up. Get on that 50 fathom edge. There's the 50 fathom line right there. That's where I'm headed. Nice. 2 cases. Yeah, we get boxes of herring here. I guess you guys probably use the box herring too. Fish Tough's channel's sweet. I don't know. I guess for me it seems like, how could you not know about Fish Tough? But maybe a lot of people have never seen the channel. Fish Tough is all over my feed. Every day I see Fish Tough. Fish Tough. You don't fish tough, you fish weak. Nobody wants to be weak fishing. It is. It's so big. It's kind of like virtual reality anymore. I mean, people just look in their phone all the time. So the whole world is looking in their phone. It really is like the streets of YouTube, you know? YouTube streets. Like and subscribe. Thank you. Oh yeah. I'm thinking about it. Secret Garden. Come back some more. Are you a kid? Any children moderators? I don't know why not, but they say don't do that. Secret Garden. Weed hopper! I've been driving so long, I don't even feel like fishing now. Maybe I'll just put in 2 wires. I'll drop in 2, and we'll see what it feels like. Got a nice push of current taking us right over there. I don't see any birds. I saw one boat way back there. Not sure where they were going. I'm in Alaska. Oh, the cucumber. I like sea cucumbers. I wish I could get some sea cucumbers. Snagged a bunch of them before in Ketchikan. Yeah, I'm really surprised there's no boats down here, Jason. I thought there was a good number of cohos. Maybe they're too small or something. The other thing is maybe the tender didn't come over here. If there was no tender, everybody would have had to leave this morning, you know. This is my job, Secret Garden. Main job, catch salmon. Oh yeah. I cut it open. A guy showed me to cut and then take the guts out, and then it's got like strips of meat about as thick as a big squid or something. You just scrape the meat and fry it. It's good. Tastes like a cross between squid, I don't know, like calamari and something good. Really good. Yeah, you know there's lots of them in Ketchikan. That low tide in Ketchikan, down around the boat harbor, they're just everywhere on the rocks. You can find them. Maybe I'll look for some over here with Wilson. It's more of a relaxing time now. It's kind of, at Neats Bay, it's full on chum fishing right now, but here the coho are yet to get really big and the price isn't very good, so. And in Sitka, the chum salmon don't usually really start coming in heavy for a little bit. In fact, I need to message my buddy and ask if there's chum salmon in Sitka, because I bet they're getting them in Hoona, and I kind of want to go to Hoona and get some crabs anyway, but it's like 150 miles from Sitka or something. It's kind of a long run to get a crab. We're getting close, man. Getting real close. Setting you guys back over there. Secret Garden is insane. Check the 7th phone. guy sitting there looking at his phone. When you get to this outside edge, it ain't gonna happen. Better clean up. Look how clean I am. What do you mean? Working. Christina, my number one viewer. Shout out, Christina! Hide the rappers. You only knew there's lots of apples on the floor here. It's almost fishing time. Man, it's going to kill my battery so fast. I unplugged the phone for like 5 minutes and this thing is just... Yeah, I got a, I don't remember, I got some off-brand, some cheapest light I could find. I got a, I don't know, it's like a 20-inch bar light. I tried Black Oak, because it was the top response at Google, the Black Oak light, and it was like melting the fuse, and it did melt the fuse. So I got a, different one. Oh yeah, the lemon drops are done. I wish I had some more. I bought like $20 worth of candy and Craig to keep me busy during the opener. I ate all of it. That was the last lemon drop. There's no more left. That was nice of Secret Garden to drop me 74 cents. Oh, it's the boring YouTube stream. Right, yeah, something was going on with that thing. So the one I got is smaller. I still have the old one. It's like the old one is big, you know. It's maybe 36 inches. It's nice. This one I got more of a spotlight. It still hits the front of the boat, but last night when I was driving, I was doing something on YouTube, scrolling or whatever, and I looked up and there was a big kelp thing in front of me. I could see it from a long way off. Something's happening up there. What's that? What is that? I don't know what that is. Oh, you know what it is? Oh, I don't know what it is. It's kind of an optical illusion out there. Looks like maybe a couple outboard boats running. As long as it's not a tsunami wave coming at me, we're good. Might be a cruise ship or something off the distance. I'm not seeing hardly anything on sonar here. It's weird. Yeah, I'm in Chatham Strait. That's the ocean. But I'm only about like a mile and a half from the beach, maybe 2 miles. I doubt I'm 2 miles. Yeah, we're gonna try fishing in a little bit. Not far. Let's see. Fishing in half an hour. Yeah, about a half hour we'll fish. We're fishing with hooks, trolling for salmon. Got the hooks here. Yep, Mr. How do you say that? Mr. Zeno? Mr. No? Mr. Zeno? I don't know. What are we doing? Yeah, it's coming. It's gonna happen. This is the pre-people watching fish. Pre-watching people fish. Pre-show. It's the pre-show. Oh, what do you use the timer for? Oh yeah, to drop in. Probably be a few more people. I guess people like to watch me fish. It's the only thing I'm good at. And I'm not even that good at it. But I've been doing it for a while. The lack of boats here makes me think there might not be any fish all of a sudden, but there should be fish. I guess they couldn't move. I think I just need to get up a little bit further, get up on this edge of the reef. When I get on the outside edge, there'll be fish. I was definitely expecting to see some fishing boats. I saw one boat, and it was maybe not even fishing, but running back to town. I have some likes, yeah. What's for dinner, Weed? The water's really nice and calm. Thanks for hitting the likes. Got up to 80 likes now. Very nice. Wait until I see some. I'm waiting for look for some life on the bottom there. I don't see anything on the sonar. Chicken piccata and rice. I don't have any dinner plans myself. I might try and eat some of this hamburger I got that's spoiled. Looks spoiled. It's kind of like tan color now. So it looks like it's been in my cooler for 7 days, 6 days. Gary! You came in time because we're getting ready to fish soon. We're going to fish in half hour. I don't see any life though on the sonar. It would be ironic if I dropped the hooks in. There's this king salmon on all the hooks. We're looking for the cohos. Nice, Christina. Sounds good. Oh yeah, I probably won't eat that. I was the same. This one? Yeah, well we are. We're gonna move unless it's good. But this is just because there's no boats. That could be a good thing. Now I'm starting to see something on sonar. We're not quite to where I was fishing the other day. We're not to the edge of the, you know, where the drop off is. But I would like to see some bait fish, you know. There is one other boat out here. There's one boat, looks like a troller. Not for sure. I think everybody's probably just wiped out from the king opener. Maybe there was no tender here. If there's no tender, everybody would have to leave. A lot of guys wait until August. They wait till August to coho fish. That's when the fish get bigger and the price is better. You got guys like me in my little boat. If I can get 350 bucks, it's a pretty good day. Because usually the chum salmon don't start showing up and sinking for another week. So we basically have a week to kill. Might as well kill some salmon while we wait. Oh, the guys are coming in as the fishing approaches. The sonar is looking kind of grim. We gotta get a little bit further out here. It's kind of a high spot, and then I'm on the inside of the high spot. And on the other side, it drops down like to 1,000 feet. During the opener, everybody was fishing either right on top of the high spot or on the edge, the outer edge. I was catching an annoying number of cohos, so I'm hoping they're still in here. I guess it's conceivable, but the cohos were coming for the scraps from the king salmon. Gray fish trawler. Bronze trawler experience. 8 crabs and scallops. Okay. I like all fishing. I'm being paid off by the trawlers. They're slipping me money under the table to have to talk bad about them. Seeing that white thing, you know, it must be a rock. There's got to be a rock out there. It is a rock. That's what it is. It's a rock awash like a mile offshore. Forgot about that. See it now. That's one of those rocks that put a name on it. Every fish is the next beginning. There was some albatross here earlier. I thought that was cool. We're just gonna run a little bit further. So I see something on sonar until we get to that 50 edge. We're gonna run. It says 2.7 miles to the edge. 2.7 miles. Standing by. Stand by. Like and subscribe. Stand by for the catch. Almost to 100 likes. Thank you very much, Secret Garden, for the super chat. Hello. Killian says, if you can go make good money in Sitka right now, I don't know. What else did you say? We're ready. Killian says, you can go make good money in Sitka. You should just run. It shouldn't be too long. Monday or Tuesday. Is anything good happening in Sitka? That's Killian. It's the other boat. Oh, it's upside down. What? How is it upside down? It's backwards. Here's what it says. It says, if you can go make good money in Sitka right now, you should just run. It shouldn't be too long. Monday or Tuesday, probably. Is anything good happening in Sitka? I don't know. Let's ask. Let's ask the other boats what's happening. Let's ask Ryan. Is anything good happening in Sitka? And then we can also ask, who's the other one? We can ask Robert. Robert Johnson. Is Sitka some yes. Ryan says there's fireworks. No, man, fish. No, fish. What's happening? Yeah, Patrick, we're just gonna get started. We're gonna get started one day. It's not looking too good on the sonar, although I'm starting to pick up a few specks here as we get out along the way. I got this fancy dancy some specks there. I don't know what those specks are, but they're probably not spectacular. We're looking for a little more than that. They're doing the fireworks tonight in Sitka, so all the salmon fishermen can see them. We're getting an answer from Ryan. Ryan's been most helpful. Hungry. Meat Hopper, you made me hungry. Yeah, fireworks. I don't have any food. Got these peanuts. Oh, salmon. Thank you. It's a floating heart. What do I do with it? Sonar looking a little bit better, the specks are increasing. So we want to see more specks, more better. Less than jellyfish. Oh yeah. Oh, news from sick coho. Big coho in Sitka right now. Yep. Time to cut off the king here. Here we go, don't leave now. Okay. My bag of peas, don't forget my bean bag here. Typical. What the heck? What have you guys been doing? Got a song. Doesn't seem like the charger's really getting a good bite on the thing. Let's do the charger cord. I hate these cords. I'm gonna buy another iPhone just to get the right charging device there. Here we go. I like my flag, huh? I like it. Let's see. You would think this would be acceptable for coho salmon, but I'm not going to risk it. Let's just put on the king salmon. We're tearing that thing up. Let's put this on. Maybe the king salmon won't bite this. Boy, that leader looks tore up. I don't care. Put it out there. This Yama line, very soft. Got a good stretch. Fathom and a half. 1.5. Enough room for a knot. Tie a grinner on there. Wilson, what's your problem? Lay down and stuff. Quit pantsing and make it look like you're not healthy. Lay down, duck. Lay down. I need to get some of those ugly looking hoochies so the kings don't attack them. Computer on back here. 29 awesome people, thank you. Hit the like and subscribe. We're going fishing. We're doing it right now. I don't want to put this one at the bottom because I'm afraid the kings will hit it. Maybe we can keep the kings off of this. Let's go. Ready? 197 feet, coming up on top of the reef here. On top of the reef. Oh yeah. Okay, water marks. What do we do with this stuff? Is that 80 pound? 1.5. Let's go. Northern fishing, let's go. Are you ready to fish? Let's go. That was the wrong thing to do. Cost of doing business, my friends. In the boat, cut off the line. One, two, 1.5. Haven't got any bites yet. this down for cohos, and the kings love that thing. Why don't you get all tangled up like that? Come on. No reason for it. Out there, a little bit of coho spoonage right here. Putting them out. Haven't got any bites yet. Put a few out here and see what happens. Which side's the dang snap on? This side. This side. We're changing over our gear. Changing species from king salmon to coho salmon. We got to get rid of the king salmon spoons, not by cutting them off and letting them fall back in the water, like we did on the first one, but instead changing them out right here. Oh, we're not going to run that. That's a king lure. We're going to run this. That's a coho lure. Pretty flashy, huh? Oh, here's a flash. We got the kelp. Let's just keep going. 1.5. Need some more spoons here. That's what I need. I was running a lot of spoons for the kings. Watch out for the big waves. Coming around again. Room for a knot. Okay. For cohos, I think. Very good. Tying a gritter knot today. I think that's the easiest way to go. What's chat say? Coho, give it a look. Smooch Adams, you gotta something. Gotta go in the water. Yep, gotta put it in the water here. There's a big old log. Did you guys see that log I hit the other day? Man. Scotty was supposed to be steering the boat. Instead, we hit the log. There we go. We could run this with cohos. I like it. Hello, Peppermorm, Alaska. Oh yeah. Hammered metal flasher, yep. Came that log. There's logs right here. Gotta look in front of me. Get this computer fully running there. We're on the reef right now. Amazingly, it's just pretty dead in here. Not seeing much life at all. I'm shocked. Shocked, I tell you. Guess we could run this for coho on top. Getting them ready here. Let's try this. Think about that. Trick is, if we can find a fish, we just get one to bite. Get one to bite, then the rest will jump on too. I gotta make some adjustments in my hooks here. Go from kings to cohos. It's worth the time, that's for sure. Worth the time to make the changes on this one. Thank you, 54 awesome people. Mucho bueno. Bacon and peanut, that's me today, yep. Gotta have the bacons and the peanuts. 99 thumbs up, one more for 100. Let's go, 100 likes. Let's go. Let's go. We're gonna troll right towards the harbor. We are not fishing until 11 o'clock tonight. No, sir. This white one. One. Really just want to get some hooks in the water right now. Should have some fish on right now. Let's see it. Not happening. Surprised. Should be some coho salmon everywhere. All around. Gary's flasher. I don't know if that's gonna work. This was a hot coho catcher during the king opener. Gary's special white squid. Let's do some recon trolling. Yep. Well, this is a known spot for catching a whole lot of cohos. Getting a good amount during the king opener, but there was also a bunch of feed out here during the king opener. I'm not seeing any life on the sonar yet. It's like a ghost town down there. wire is starting to get away from me here. I'll put my other stavy out and slow us down some. All that talk about snagging the stabilizer in the rudder make it nervous. Stop the boat that time. Okay, we're there now. That's 13, 14. Oh man. Need to fix this. Forgot about that. Need to make a minor repair. That shovel out of there. Snap down. So, we're just gonna prospect here with, two wires out. Let them down 15 fathoms, like I said. Oh, 15 marks. That's not 15 fathoms, that's 15 marks. So, 20 something fathoms, great. I miscounted. We're probably gonna get a lot of king salmon now. Jeez. I don't need that many. What's 15? 15 is 10. So, let's pick it up a little bit. No, let's pick it up. We'll go with it just like that. We'll go with it. That's the nice thing about using this snap. The way I got it is we can run just the floats. I guess donuts would be even better. Carefully. Not a king salmon season anymore. Over. Take that off. Take all these other king spoons off. We'll get some more coho spoons. Plenty to start. That should get us started there. Okay, on the ball. I like to run something that they king salmon is not like that much. Yeah. Avoid the king. I know I've run into them before where they're unavoidable. They bite everything that they see. Will it hit any color, any size, doesn't matter. In fact, the only other time I ever tried coho fishing around here, I caught king salmon. Flasher of the king Uchi on there. Lovely color. Clippity clip. Thank you, 58 awesome people. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming. Like and subscribe. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Northern Fishing and Outdoors. Thank you, Holly. Holly was hanging out with the drift gill netters today in Juneau. Let's try this one. Oh, got him on, got him on. That better not be a king salmon, I'll tell you what. Here we go. Fish on, fish on. Boom, man, boom. See him pulling on it? We go. Booyah! Okay, where was I? Put this one out there. Something smells like dead fish around here, you guys. What's going on in this place? Looked like maybe a couple hit. I don't know how many we got there, but we got something. Sir, no, no. Ah. Oh yeah, you're welcome. Reached the 50 fathom edge. Let's turn towards the harbor. One, two, three, four. Just gonna leave this one alone. This is on a pretty short leader as it is. Let's put this green one down there. Got them in half. Let's go. Easier just to get some new snaps so I don't have to cut all these flashes off. Some snaps here. Put this stuff away. Let's put it away. Pretty quiet down there, but finding a couple. Let's just tie up some new tie some new leaders. Shannon! We're going down the 50 fathom line. We're putting 3 spoons in a flasher. 3 spoons in a flasher. Just running 2 wires and check it out. Dude, there's a whole fish in my throat. Dealing with some real aftermath issues here from that king opener. More spoons, more better. Putting out the coho here. Coho, also known